My main goal and my main focus for you is to get you healthy in 2015 and beyond. And why is that my passion, you ask? Well, that's because if you remember on my last video, only 60 days ago from the time I'm shooting this video, I was 35 pounds overweight, looked twice my age, and was on a downward spiral to becoming just like 99% of the world, which is unfortunately fat and unhealthy, which will eventually lead me to a miserable last half of my life and possibly early death. Now, how serious is this, you may ask? Well, 36 million deaths each year are caused by non-communicable diseases such as cardiovascular disease, cancer, diabetes, and chronic lung diseases. This is almost 2/3 of the estimated 56 million deaths each year worldwide. A quarter of these take place before the age of 60. This is sad, sad stuff. I mean, that's stuff that is mostly related to your nutrition, okay? Now, cardiovascular diseases, otherwise known as CVDs, are the #1 group of conditions causing death globally. An estimated 17.5 million people died from CVDs in 2005, representing 30% of all global deaths. Over 80% of CVD deaths occur in low and middle income countries. And I'm assuming that is because they just can't get their hands on good nutrition and good food. Now, over 7.5 million children under the age of 5 die from malnutrition and mostly preventable diseases. Now, that's a sad news right there, but I'm going to take care of all these and I'm going to show you how you can get on the fast track to getting your nutrition right and your health right so you don't have any of these issues and you live a long, amazing life. Now, you see, I wasn't always into my health or even realize how big of an impact even one bad meal would make in my life until I read The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. This is one of the best books on the planet, and I recommend all of you who are watching this to go get this book right now on Amazon. One of the main points in this book is all about the compound effect in our lives. For example, if you invest $1,000 into the stock market and you do it right, in about 20 or 30 years, that $1,000 will turn into almost $500,000. But only in those last few years is where you make the big money because you are compounding hundreds of thousands of dollars in those last few years versus just 1,000 when you started. So it takes a while for that to really take effect. And that's the same thing that goes with our health. All of our little decisions to eat junk food over time, later in life will catch up to us and the compound effect will take place in our lives and in our health. So think about it. How many people do you know that are sick right now or may already be dead from unhealthy choices that they made in their lives? Heck, even you who is watching this right now might be on medication because of your choices. You see, if you have ever paid attention to the people who get sick, usually once they start getting sick, for them to stop getting sick is almost impossible unless they drastically change their life and their health decisions. Here's one more example before we move on. Would you rather someone give you $1 million or would you rather double a penny for 30 days? As you can see on this chart, if you double a penny for just 30 days, you will end up with $5.4 million in your pocket. That's what's called the compound effect. The same thing is happening with your health decisions right now. Every day that you don't take your nutrition seriously and make those little bad decisions throughout the day on foods that you eat, you are compounding the problems you are going to have when you are older. Every day that you stop at a fast food restaurant to grab something because you think you're too busy, well, guess what? You are compounding the problems that you are going to have when you get older. Eventually, it's going to catch up to you, okay? I'm trying to get this across to you right now. I've already got this at 29 years old. I feel blessed to know this. Now, the good news is the compound effect works as an entrepreneur as well. So the more effort you put in, the more money that will compound by product reorders on the next month. But we'll get into that in the next video. Okay, last example. Here's something easy for you to understand. What would happen if you didn't get your oil changed in your car? What would happen if you didn't change your tires? What would happen if you simply didn't take care of your car? Of course, it wouldn't last. Why do you think there are people who seem to get hundreds of thousands of miles out of their car, while others usually have problems before their cars even hit the 100,000 mile mark? That's because they take care of their cars better. You see, what's scary is I see people who are fat and unhealthy take better care of their car than themselves. It's sad, but that's why I'm here preaching to you today. Do you now see why your health is more important than anything else and why it's the first thing on the list of what we are all about here at the Supercharged Network? Okay, so I need you to promise me, will you please start taking care of yourself from this day forward? okay? Would you promise me that? I hope you say yes to that because I truly care about your health. That's why I'm creating these videos. All right, now before we move on to the nutrition products that I actually take that have changed my life and have changed millions of other lives, let me show you my transformation one more time. I mean, I know you're probably sick of seeing me, but honestly, even I can't believe sometimes that this happened in only 60 days. My goal when you see me on stage in June with my company is to be ripped for the first time in my life. I'm well on my way, and so will you too when you join me on this journey. In the last video, I showed you some results that some of my customers had. Now here we have Charisse. She just got on the product the other day. She lost 8 pounds in 5 days after she started. Here we have Brian, who lost 17 pounds in less than a month without exercise. Now imagine if you would have exercised, okay? Now I'm not gonna go back through all of them because you saw them on the last video and I could literally go for another hour. So let's get down to the food and nutrition and see exactly what you need to take so you don't fall in the category of people that I explained earlier in this presentation. Alright, so let's get on to your nutrition because that's the most important thing your body needs every day. Without the right fuel in your body, you are going to feel bogged down every single day. Without nutrition, it's just like trying to drive fast with flat tires. You can't do that no matter how hard you try. I mean, think about it. If an engine's cruising and it's running, but it's got flat tires and it's not going anywhere. So let me explain a little bit about our vitamins. I'm excited to tell you that our vitamins and nutrition are liquid vitamins. For one, liquid actually absorbs into your body. When you drink our liquid vitamins, you get around 90% absorption rate into your body. Now on the flip side, if you take pills over the counter, you will only get about a 10% absorption rate. Now allow me to tell you something kind of gross. So the sewer is where our waste goes, right? Our poop. One of the main things the sewer workers see are tiny blue full-size pills all the time. Probably the vitamin brand that you were told was great and you might even be taking it right now. So even though that's nasty, that just shows you that the vitamin pill you could be taking is not breaking down and giving you any of those vitamins that they say they are. I mean, you're only getting that 10% and you might even be getting less depending on the breaking down of that vitamin. But I'm excited to tell you that our liquid vitamins not only absorb 90% into your body, but they taste great and they look even sexier. Now here's the different flavors I'll tell you really quick. We have a sweet tea flavor, it's called the Party. We got a tropical flavor, it's called the Remix. We have the orange flavor, which is a couple different ones that we have. And then we have my most favorite, the Mocha, which is just off the chain. It's like the best Frappuccino you've ever had, but it's great for you. It literally blows my mind, and wait until you see what I do with it every single morning. So here's the most impressive part about these drinks though. You know, not only the taste is amazing, but check this out. What you see on the screen here is what you would have to eat to get the same amount of nutrition that is inside of just one of these cans, okay? You would have to eat 55 eggs, 61 tomatoes, 1 cup of spinach, 3 cups of peas, 19 bananas, 3 broccoli stalks, 5 potatoes, 9 avocados, 17 ounces of cherries, 62 ounces of cheddar cheese, 2 watermelons, and 37 mushrooms, and 2 oranges. These also have mangosteen in them, which is called the queen of fruits, and if you go do some Google searching online about mangosteen, the benefits will blow you away. But honestly, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you all the crazy benefits because you probably wouldn't believe me until you tried it. So no, I'm not going to tell you that your finger's going to grow back or your hair is going to, you know, turn from gray to brown or whatever. But I'm going to tell you that these drinks are going to make you feel amazing because for me, when you drink these all natural, organic, GMO-free, tasty drinks, they literally turn me into Superman. The energy that you get from them is so hard to explain. It's such a clear kind of mental focus, and the high really comes from your body, not your head like you would normally get in most energy drinks. There's also no crash, no jitters, no nothing. It's literally like having the best day of your life. You know, because you know how you feel, you know, those days where it feels like you're unstoppable and you can literally get anything you want to accomplish. You just feel great. Well, basically, that's exactly what it feels like when you drink these drinks, and you'll feel like that every single day. There's no way that I will ever stop drinking these the way that I feel, and that's why people have been drinking these drinks since the company launched 10 years ago. If you're thinking about this as a business opportunity, which is why if you use this system you're inside of right now to sell them, you will build a legacy wealth because your customers will never stop drinking them either, okay? Now, I'm not saying 100% that's gonna happen, but I'm saying most likely you're gonna keep customers for the long term, all right? Long-term residual income that doesn't stop after you put in the effort, that's what I'm talking about. That's some compound effect right there, okay? I wanna bring back up this image to show you again what the drinks look like in person so you can see them now that you know what we're talking about. As you can tell, I mean, they're quite sexy and attractive, and they're much much cooler looking than most energy drinks you even see on the shelves today. Plus, I'm telling you, gotta just, I promise you gotta just believe me that these things taste 10 times better. And the crazy thing is, they're your full-on liquid vitamin. You can literally throw away every single vitamin in your shelf. I mean, seriously, every single day, it blows my mind. Every time I drink these, I am sold again into the nutrition. I mean, it's nuts. And on a sidebar, selling and sharing these things is so easy because people are used to seeing these energy drinks all the time in stores, gas stations, and wherever they go. So it's not a weird share like most network marketing companies where you gotta slap on a patch or, teach somebody something crazy and you gotta give them some scientific research, or, you gotta basically pull out a monster tub of powder and say, hold on, let me mix this powder up for you and all that. I mean, it's just weird. Most network marketing companies are weird to sell. This is awesome. There's literally no demonstration. In fact, when people see these products, they actually want to try it. They love doing it. It's more of like I'm giving them a gift, okay? Anyways, how about an unheard of in the industry 30-day money-back guarantee? You can literally buy all the products you want, try them all, and if you don't like it, send it back to the company for a full refund. The company has less than a 2% refund rate. That's how great their products are, and that's why you have nothing to lose by purchasing some of this nutrition today. It's literally just a 30-day trial. So nope, you don't need to taste it before you buy it. You just gotta trust me and know that this stuff works, all right? And so you got that 30-day trial. I mean, you don't even have to trust me. You could just trust the trial because this company is a $200 million company. They don't care about your money. They want to make sure that your nutrition gets right, okay? Now, what I want you to do is allow me to show you the best tasting morning shake in network marketing history. This is my signature morning mocha frappuccino. I created this. Nobody's ever told me how to create it or told me what to do. It just came together, and it is the best network marketing shake you'll ever have in your life. I'm telling you, there is nothing in the history of network marketing that can compare to the way this shake tastes. And as you see on the left side, this is how I create it. All I do is add a couple cubes of ice in the bullet blender, then I add half a can of the mocha, and then I add 2 scoops of vanilla protein powder, which kind of acts like coffee creamer or something, and boom, you have yourself a morning cappuccino. I have had over 100 people come to my house to try this thing before I launched this system. Just wanted to make sure it was as amazing as I thought, and not one of them who tried my signature frappuccino said that it wasn't out of this world amazing. They were literally just going, wow, 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 I can't believe this, and they would literally drink it before I could even talk to them. I mean, it was insane. And so I knew that I was onto something special, and basically these people bought it right on the spot. I mean, there was nobody that left my house without it. And so not only are you going to get the best tasting shake in network marketing history from us, you are also going to be getting, remember, all of your essential vitamins for the day, plus replacing your morning breakfast with the perfect blend of carbs and proteins, okay? This is just over the top right now. It's so amazing. And what I wanted to say really quick is it's just so important to start your day like this because it will get your body in the perfect metabolic state and you'll start burning fat fast, okay? Because your body doesn't have, natural foods and things like that to burn. It can literally just take all the vitamins and get your body into an amazing metabolic state, okay? Now, I also don't want you to worry if you don't like mocha. The protein shakes by themselves are simply amazing. In fact, you don't even need liquid vitamins when you have the shakes because the shakes are infused with the same vitamins as the drink. Yep, check this image out. All of those amazing vitamins are stuffed into all of our weight loss line products. I'll get to more of those products here shortly. Oh, and check this out. Our drinks have actually been featured on the Dr. Oz show 3 times. And Dr. Oz said that our drinks are his favorite fatigue fighter and our liquid vitamins are the best multivitamin you can buy. The Dr. Oz show, last time I checked, has about 14 million viewers and rising. This man has literally become a legend in the nutrition industry. Someone actually told me the other day that he got into some trouble with the government/FDA for claiming that, some product on his TV show would cure/fight some problem, people were having. Well, why do you think the government or FDA had a problem with it? Probably because he was right, and all the prescription medication that the FDA and government used to mask that problem would have become obsolete. I could literally go off on a tangent right now about the Food and Drug Administration for what they are allowing inside of our food and drinks right now, but I'll let you do that research if you want to, because it is disgusting what they're putting inside of our food and drinks that you are drinking right now that are acting as just fillers, okay? They literally will throw in dirt to fill these drinks to make them cheaper. So the Dr. Oz getting in trouble for some claim, if you did hear about that, is simply because he's a natural doctor, which means every time his show airs, he is taking away money from the FDA and government because he is healing people with nutrition. So if people take his advice, they won't have to go to the doctor anymore, which means, yep, FDA not raking in the dough, and neither is the government on healthcare. Alright, so don't get me started. I mean, I could literally go off on a tangent, but I dare you to start doing some research after you get done with this video. It will freak you out, okay? But no worries, here's the beauty. I found the answer to all the problems right here in this presentation. I'll show it all to you. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, enough about you, right? How about your children? Will you say, but my child is taking those gummy things, so they should be okay? Not. Those gummy things are filled with all kinds of chemicals and sugar and nonsense your child doesn't need. Alright, as you can see on the chart right here, VimaNex is on a completely another level compared to any of the competitors. My advice, if your children are taking any of these other vitamins, toss them out and get VimaNex now. And if you don't see the vitamins on here, I guarantee that VimaNex will destroy that vitamin as well, okay? Now the coolest part about the way that Vima was formulated is that BK, the company owner of Vima, went to his scientists and doctors and said, I want you to make the best natural children's supplement for my kids on the planet. All natural, all organic, GMO free, everything. And then we will make that available to everyone else after you create that for my children. So millions and millions of dollars later, you now have VimaNex for your children. I mean, when was the last time your kids ate all of this in a single day? VimaNex is the same formula that's inside the adult vitamins and drinks, except they cut it in half because kids obviously don't need it as much. Then, to top it all off, they added DHA that is said to help develop the mind and the brain so they get smarter faster. Look up DHA, it's a powerful natural substance. Now bottom line, straight up, if you care about your children, get them VimaNex heading to your door today. I make sure my children don't forget to take it. It's not an option in my household, okay? So let's move on to the Vima Body weight loss line, which I bet a lot of you guys are excited about because as you saw previously, my weight loss is obviously what is most noticeable about my new healthy lifestyle. And honestly, growing up in a network marketing household, my mom actually is in Mary Kay and she sold over $50 million in Mary Kay. We've always supported the network marketing industry, so we've literally bought every single protein shake and weight loss product you could ever imagine. And so I'm telling you, I've tried every single product there is to try in network marketing. And I would bet you $1,000 there is nothing else on the planet that can touch the Vima weight loss line and Vima in general. I guarantee nobody can touch it. In fact, on a real bet, if you want, I will bet any of you who are watching this video right now, and there's going to be hundreds of thousands watching this video every single month, I will bet you $20 right now, and you have my word in this video, that if you go buy the Vima weight loss line, you will not go back to whatever you are currently drinking and doing right now. So if you follow exactly what I tell you to do to the T, and you don't switch over to it, I will pay you $20 just for the heck of it as a fun bet. Because I guarantee that these products taste better, the nutrition is easily 1,000 times better, they work better, and they just look better. Plus, the new body build that is coming out the month that I'm shooting this video is destined to take over the health and wellness network marketing industry. No one has ever created a shake in a can that you don't have to blend like ours, let alone has a product that tastes this good. The shakes you see on the left are the best tasting shakes in the industry. The Bode Burn is the same liquid nutrition that is in our Verve product line that you saw earlier. They just add a bunch of amazing stuff to help your metabolism burn fat every day. The picture on the right is me driving to the gym. I drink a Bode Burn on the way to the gym every time I go to the gym. I don't just feel like Superman when I take that thing, I literally feel like I can take over the world. It makes my workouts that are an hour long seem like 5 minutes, okay? Because I'm just in the zone. Now the Body Cleanse in the middle, it is a flat out must. You have to have it because did you know that there is about 10 pounds of crap stuck inside of your colon right now that is screaming at you to get out? Yep, and get this, there is crap stuck in your colon that has been there for 10 years, okay? And it's hard as a rock, literally literally hard as a rock, and to get that out, you need a product like Body Cleanse to get that out. Now, my recommendation is to take this product about 3 hours before bed. It also has the equivalent of 20 glasses of the red wine's Resveratrol, and so it's gonna make you feel great. And then the beauty, of course, is, at the end of the day, you'll also release a nice poo about 1 to 1.5 hours later, maybe 2 sessions of poo, and I promise you will have the best sleep of your life. Now, it's not a cleanse where your stomach will hurt and then you go poo. It's literally just a natural, amazing, let's be real here. I'm gonna be honest. When you have those days and you have a great poo and it feels amazing, well, just imagine that times 1,000. That's the way that your poo's gonna feel. Now, here's the other thing. You are gonna wake up in the morning, drop some more kids off to the pool, quote unquote, and you will feel like you released a 10-pound weight out of your body. Okay, literally that's what it feels like. And the way that you do this is you will do this 7 days in a row. You'll take a week off and you'll do it again if you want to, if you feel like you need to. Or you can just maintain by doing it once every couple months or so. But bottom line, this first, right out the gate, it's not an option. You have all that stuck in your colon right now. And did you know that 90% of the reason that you get sick, that you get cancer, that you get problems, is because of the crap stuck in your colon? Go ask your doctor. I'm telling you, I'm speaking the truth here. So let's move on away from the poo. All right, here you see the Bode Rest. When you aren't cleansing, this is the best product ever to take right before bed. It also has 20 grams of protein as well, so while you're sleeping, it repairs all of your muscles that you worked out that day, okay? And that's the beauty, because your body recovers at night, and with the 20 grams of protein, for those of you guys who want to build muscle, or those of you guys who are just literally working out, period, you want those muscles to soak and absorb that protein, okay? Now, what I want to tell you is when you take this product, make sure you don't drive after you take it, because it obviously knocks you out and gives you the best sleep of your life. It gets you to that REM sleep, they call it, and that's where you sleep like a baby. All right, so that's awesome. Now, let me give you a little bit more exciting news here. Chris and Heidi Powell have joined together with Vemma, serving as the company's body line spokespeople. And what I'm excited to tell you is that Chris has worked closely with Vemma company owner BK to make sure these products were up to his standards, okay? And he's part of the Extreme Makeover reality TV show. It's seen by over 16 million people, so his reputation is on the line anytime that his face is on a brand. So that's why he was literally side by side BK as they were creating these products, and I'm telling you, they ended up with the best network marketing weight loss line in the industry, period. Here are just a couple of Chris Powell's transformations. As you can see on the left, we have an overjoyed Rebecca Nielsen, who went from 398 pounds to 192 pounds and described her transformation as a miracle. Then on the right, we have David, who tipped the scales at 470 pounds, and what's now cool is that he says he's some kind of a stud, that he's 212 pounds lighter. I would be here for hours literally showing you all of Chris Powell's transformations, but you can literally go online right now, search his name, check him out, look at his transformations. He's got countless amounts of people who lost hundreds of pounds, not just 50 pounds or 40 pounds. He's got people that lose hundreds of pounds, okay? And you should watch his show too. It's an amazing show. Like I said, 16 million people watch it. You might as well check it out. You would think though, think about it, all the transformations you see online, offline, all that thing, you would think that these transformations are weird and unheard of, but I'm telling you, for Chris and the body line here at Vemma, it's simply normal. You can even check out, Vemma testimonials of the body line or something like that. You can search it online. You could literally find countless amounts. People losing 50 to 100 pounds like it's no big deal. I'm telling you, and I experienced it because it's simply normal. When I saw my fat just literally shedding off, I almost couldn't believe it. It literally blew my mind. I literally lost like the weight of a 3-year-old or probably 2.5-year-old in only about 52 days.
Welcome to the Vemma manufacturing facility. This is a controlled access building with 24-hour security monitoring and video surveillance. We've gone through rigorous certifications to make sure this facility is of the highest quality. The building is 180,000 square feet, big enough to fit 3 full-size football fields and still have extra space for the locker rooms. The plant has a daily capacity of 400,000 bottles. Vemma recently undertook a $5.5 million renovation to add the canning line in order to process Body Burn and Verve. With this upgrade, we now have a daily capacity of more than 1 million cans. Quality is crucial to our success, and Vima boasts a full, on-site microbiologic laboratory. All materials are brought in and placed in quarantine for testing. Only once accepted, they are tagged with a green label and released for use. Some raw materials and heat-sensitive labels are stored in the refrigerator. On production day, the ingredients for the recipe are gathered and checked 3 times to ensure everything is exact. They are then transferred to the batching room, where they are combined in the hopper. From here begins over 3 miles of pipes, delivering the mix to be combined with the purified water created with the reverse osmosis machine located behind the settling tanks, then back out to the filler room. The filler room is a clean room with positive air pressure. Clean air is constantly being pumped in to keep any particles from entering. There are 9 air changes per hour, and it is overpressurized by 1 psi over atmospheric. On the other side is the exit for the filling room, where the filled and capped bottles exit for labeling. The line on the left is for heat pasteurized products, so all Vima and shots are run on this line exclusively. They can fill and process 200 V2 per minute on the line. The pasteurizer for the canning line was purchased and brought here in pieces. It took almost 6 months to put it back together. It has the capacity of processing 1,000 cans per minute. Vima is proud to own and operate our own manufacturing facility, where the process is carefully monitored every step of the way. It is our commitment to create the finest products available with regards to purity and potency. We hope you enjoyed learning more about how your favorite Vima products are made.